Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Do you recognize this guy? Do you remember him? This is Phil, back from Shaggy Town. Wow, metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed the spot. Oh no, that's donut.
Oh, that could be. I had a donut on the way here. Yeah.
So anyway.
You could try and clean me up, but it isn't going to work.
Yeah, we try. I finally cornered him with the clippers.
Yeah, she did. There was no getting out of it. That was...
No.
If I wanted to live at home, then I needed to get cleaned up. I think was pretty much the exact words you used. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And you guys didn't help in the comments telling her that she had to clean me up, so... Yeah.
Anyway, you saw from that opening clip, we got more snow in the Woodyard. We had 5-6 inches, and
yeah,
there it sits. It's not making our lives easy at all, and we have more on the way, so...
That's what it is this time of year, though. The frost comes out of the ground, and it could be 60 degrees one day, and you get a foot of snow the next. And then it rains, and that's what happens the end of March into April. It snows, it rains, it's warm, it's cold.
You just never know.
No. And it just makes an awful mess out here. Boy, that sun is bright.
Sure is. I think it's all the white everywhere.
That could be.
We're not used to it.
No, I gotta move my hand up like this to...
So anyway, we were going to take this opportunity to kind of assess the inventory around here. We'll show you what we've got done so far this winter. And I think we're off to a pretty good start. I think we're ahead of last year.
Oh, we're way, way ahead of where we were last year.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing because the Woodyard's a soupy mess. So,
yeah, not good at all.
It doesn't look it underneath this snow, but if you drive that tractor over just a couple times, 2 times and you're down 4 inches, and then by the end of the day, you're down a foot.
Frost is starting to thaw and it's getting messy, and you back dragged all of this before because we knew the snow was coming, so wanted to just at least level it out, but it's really sloppy underneath. So we're gonna do an inventory update, and first off, we wanted to show you how much we've got down in that lower Woodyard. That's looking really good. That's
not bad for 3 months worth of work, really. I mean, that's about what we've put into down there. So
Yep, so that's coming along. Take a look. And we've also got a pretty good pile of lumber stacked up. We had some over by the splitter and some up on the top side. How much did you estimate we had?
There's all of 3,000 feet, board feet. Maybe,
those are all
maybe 4.
1x12s.
It is. That's all 1x12.
A lot of 50 packs of those. So take a look at that. We also accumulated some totes of pine junks. There's still one sitting at the splitter, but we're kind of down to maybe 1 tote left to use.
We don't have any totes left, so...
No, so we've kind of come to a standstill with the chunks, but...
Well, no, they're just going to go to the dump. I probably shouldn't have said that. We'll get a bunch of guff for that, won't we?
Well, we've come with a standstill of putting the chunks in totes.
If we ain't got totes, we can't put the chunks.
No, we don't have totes
save
the
chunks. So,
but well, we'll show you those.
Yeah. When we've got, well, you can see it standing behind us. This is just pine that we bought in. And it's all got its back on, but it came from the sawmill. Yeah, I mean, a big one like that, I can get some bundle grade out of it. Even a stick like that, I can probably get some out, but it just takes so much more time making bundle grade because you got to peel all the bark off. And I'm not going to put a lot of effort into making bundle grade out of this.
No, we're going to end up making the bulk wood out of it because it's just too much to remove the bark and make that mess. And
we gotta have bulk wood for the campers that order it from us every year. We can't, as much as I want to say no, we can't just shut that off.
Right.
It's our least profitable thing to do.
But it's still a sale, so.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but we got through all of the barkless pine, and all of that is split and all stacked as much as there is of it. We've got some partial pallets at the dump trailers that I'll show you now. And the last little bit of inventory we've got is the bundles that we made up last year. There's 100 there, 100 there, partial pallet here, but the bags have held up well. I don't see any holes. And
no, that hasn't even been covered. That's been sitting out all winter, and
looks good.
no, those seem to hold pretty good. So maybe that's something we could do for next fall.
Yeah, I got to get a lot of the bags cut to length, and we can be doing that while we're waiting for the woodyard to dry up. And
we can, because I've got another, I think there's 4 or 5 more of these pallets that I built just for holding. Well, each pallet holds 100 bundles, so we could fill those, maybe put them down in the lower woodyard, and
what
maybe
we were really
stack the bundles.
Yeah, that's what we were really thinking of doing, is along this concrete wall is just make barriers on each end and just stack bundles here as much as we can possibly fit there and get a jump on before we put the stands out. So we'll have some bundles to just throw out there and then just keep going from there.
Chasing our tail this summer, trying to put up bundles as fast
That's
as
what we're going to try to avoid.
Be nice to have 3,000-4,000 put up ahead of time. But
yeah.
if we got them done ahead of time, I can be out painting gold someplace.
And there it is. We'll do some of that too, because that was the whole idea of getting a hobby. But you've got the trailer still in the shop, right?
I do, because I'm still building pallets, but there's not many more of those to build.
No.
And once that's done, I think I might pull the trailer out. I don't know if we want to bag this. I mean, everything down there is pretty fresh, cut, split.
Yeah, we've got a couple pallets of pine there that have been sitting, so that's probably good. But we'll start there and see how
I could put pallets in the shop, fire up the wood stove and the heater, and we kind of did that before where we dried the pine down.
Right.
I don't know if we need to dry it before we bag it, or do we bag it up green? I think it's going to dry just as good green. I mean, there's a lot more airspace in one of those pallets, as long as it's not wrapped in plastic.
Right.
It probably would dry in a bag.
We're going to have to do it because we got to have those bundles done. We can't be trying to make bundles just to get them out as fast as we can make them, and that just didn't work last year. So
it's more time during the busy. Well, if we got it made up ahead of time, we could have more stands. But sorry.
Keep talking.
That would cut into our time of going cold panning. So.
Jeez. We'll figure it out, but we're in better shape than we were at this time last year. That's
ahead
a plus.
Of the game. Way
that's a plus. So
I don't believe we had 40 cord done last year, and heck, there's 40 cord of pine down there all done.
Yeah, that's good.
Plus all the hardwood and the chunks of wood, and
Yep. It's a better scenario.
Way ahead of the game over last year. It's getting better and better.
That's probably why we're tired.
Yeah, we've done a lot over this winter. It's been a steady. Yeah. I wasn't going to quit. I'm like, we're just going to keep pounding. And
yeah, I'm not opposed to going out and doing a low gold panning myself, just to get away from it.
A little cold sitting in the brook this time of year.
Right now, yeah. But I got plenty of bags I can be cutting and getting that prepared.
And we are going to have a new way of bagging up the wood, because we've done some upgrades. And we'll show you that when we get to bagging. But
yep, a little different, but well,
there ain't much that we're really going to be able to do out there for like the next week or two.
No.
One of the days I saw there was a foot of snow coming, and then I saw some 50-degree temps, and I saw rain, all in the next 10 days, you guys. So
yeah, it looks pretty unpredictable. I don't see how we're going to be able to get a video out over the next week or so.
You know
we'll try, but
I'll just make the call right now. We're going to take a break for at least a week to possibly 2 weeks, because
it doesn't look good.
There's nothing to, I mean, if we're not going to be out, I don't want to destroy that wood yet.
No.
There's no point in doing that.
It's already sloppy, just the amount of time we've been here today.
Yeah, it's melting quick today. It's 40, 41 degrees. I was just in the truck.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well, is what it is. But that's that. Unless you want to see us taking a jaunt out to Gold Pan, but that's up to you. But anyway, that's what we're at, and thought we'd share it with you guys, and
yeah,
because we can't get out there and grind today.
No, it's just don't get all wound up if you don't see a video next Tuesday or Friday or whatever.
Now that he's finally cleaned up.
So I could have kept my. I could have stayed warm for another week or two.
No, you couldn't have.
If I'd have known that, we don't
No.
plan nothing. Jeez.
All right, so that's all we got for you today.
Yeah, that's about it. Not much of anything.
We're gonna have to catch you on the next one, and hopefully it'll be soon, but we just don't know when.
Yeah. Oh well. Until then.
Take care, you guys.
Have fun. Cut some wood and.
Watch YouTube.
Yeah, watch YouTube. There we go.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.